Okay, today which lesson in English? Last time we completed lesson number
11.
11, full lesson not completed, half lesson completed, 11.
Yes.
Okay, just wait for 5 minutes.
Hey, you're going by the.
Ryan,
Yes, sir.
keep your mic off. Okay, Haryani is there. Haryani Rizwan. Who is Haryani Rizwan?
Sir, I
Rehan.
am. Yes, sir.
Then write your name in chat box.
Yes, sir. And Miss Amrazariani with me.
Okay, right.
Okay, sir.
Both the names, right? Okay, so okay, in lesson number 11, half poem we have learned. So, what is there in the poem?
There is one traveler
Yes, then
who travel along to a lone house
okay,
to keep a promise and find one answer.
very good, okay. Which type of house was there? Which type of house?
Ghost.
Hmm?
Ghost. Ghost house. Ghost house.
Uninhabited.
Ah, right, uninhabited. Very good. And why did he come to the house?
Rest. Rest.
Hmm?
Rest. Rest.
Rest. Remember, I explained this in class. Why did he come to the class?
Because
For what purpose?
he promised to them family, I come one day in this house. That why he come.
Yes, who has given answer?
Miss Amrani, Haryani.
Very good, Haryani, very good. Okay, yes, he promised the family members that one day I will come to your house, and that's why to complete his promise, he came to the lone house. Okay, lone means alone. I'm going to present my screen. So, okay, Yamani Fayaz and Panjwani Adil. Okay, come on time now.
Okay, sir.
Can you see the screen?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Let's revise this again. Okay, here this picture. What does this picture show?
Listening.
Listening.
Listening. Okay. So this picture shows that we are going to study the poem Listeners. Okay, and writer poet named Walter de la Mare. So Walter de la Mare is considered one of modern literature's chief exemplars of the romantic imagination. His complete works form a sustained treatment of romantic themes like dreams, death, rare states of mind and emotion, fantasy, world of childhood, and the pursuit of the transcendent. Means these his poem means his poems considered in modern literature. Modern means what? Like for new generations. His poems for new generations public and romantic imagination. Romantic means like not not so ancient. Romantic means like modern era, and imagination means not real. And his complete works from sustained treatment of romantic themes. And his romantic themes means works like poems on dreams, death, rare states of mind and emotion means feelings. Fantasy world of childhood means when a poem on childhood days and the pursuit of the transcendent means these are the works of Walter de la Mare. So here first line of the poem, is there anybody there? Said the traveler. See here haunted house is there and traveler comes to the house and asks a question. Is there anybody there? Knocking on the moonlit door and knocking means knock on the door. Moonlit door means night time was there and full moon day also. So rays of the moon were falling on door. So it is called moonlit door, means light of the moon falling on the door. So it is said knocking on the moonlit door means light was falling and traveler knock the door. And his horse in the silence champed the grasses. Champ means chewed, means eating. Now, night time and nobody was there. House was alone and only traveler and his horse. And traveler was at the door knocking and his horse in the silence, means in silence atmosphere, his horse started eating grass, means chewing grass. His horse was chewing the grass, means eating the grasses of the forest ferny floor. Forest ferny floor. Forest means jungle. His horse was eating grass. Which grass? Jungle's grass, forest grass, ferny. Ferny means seedless plant, dry, death plants, death grass. And floor means that area, jungle area, land area is called floor. So his horse was eating grass, but which type of grass? Dry grass, forest ferny floor. And a bird flew up out of the turret. When traveler knocked the door, one bird which was living in the tower. Turret means cylindrical tower rising from a building. Like in that palace, one this type of tower is there in poem. So when traveler knocked the door, a bird woke up. Bird was sleeping and woke up and flew up out of the turret, means flew from the turret, from the tower. Above the traveler's head, means when traveler was knocking, an exact a bird flew above the traveler's head, means passed from him. Traveler was standing there and the bird passed from the above. And he smote upon the door again a second time. Now when first time traveler knocked, but nobody came to open the door. So traveler here, second time he knocked the door, but second time he smote. Smote means knock hardly, means hit hardly. And he smote upon the door again a second time. Second time he knocked the door, but this time he hit hardly and said, "Is there anybody there?" Second time he asked this question, "Is there anybody there?" But no one descended to the traveler. Descended means came down. But no any family member came down in the palace and opened the door. Nobody. Traveler hit 2 times. Traveler knocked 2 times, but no one came down to open the door. No head from the leaf fringe seal. Now here, seal means window sill. Then traveler look at the window, but nobody came to the window also. Nobody came to the window and nobody came to give answer to the traveler. Traveler 2 times he knocked, but nobody came to the door as well as nobody came to the window. No head from the leaf fringe sill. Lean over and look into his grey eyes. Lean over means nobody came down and looked into traveler's eyes. Here, grey eyes referred to traveler. Nobody came and looked. Nobody came down and looked into traveler's eyes. Where he stood perplexed and stilled. Perplexed means bewildered, means confused. Now traveler is confused that why nobody is opening the door, why nobody is coming to the window, why no any family member, why family members are not giving answer, what happened? A traveler here confused, and now he is standing quietly, still means he is standing quietly, but only a host of phantom listeners. But here phantoms means ghost like. But here traveler thought that here in the palace family members are not living, but only ghosts are living. And ghosts are the listeners. Phantoms are the listeners, but only a host of phantom listeners. Traveler thought only phantom. Ghost is listening my voice. And host means here guest, like phantoms are guest in this house, living in this house, and they are listening my voice. Spirits, ghost, Atma, that dwelt in the lone house then. Dwelt means living. Dwelt means living. Traveler thought that ghost only living in the lone house. Lone means alone house, single house. In this house, only phantoms are living. Only phantoms, ghost. Stood listening in the quiet of the moonlight. Stood listening, and phantoms are listening my voice very quietly. Stood listening in the quiet of the moonlight. Moon means full moon day, full moon night was there, and stood listening in the quiet of the moonlight to that voice from the world of man. And phantoms are listening traveler's voice. And for phantoms, for ghost, traveler is a world of man. Traveler is a world of man, and phantoms are not living. So living beings, we can say, belong to world of man and world of women. If human being is living, so to that voice from the world of man, for phantoms, traveler is a world of man. So phantoms are listening traveler's voice very quietly. Stood thronging the faint moonbeams on the dark stair. And when traveler looked in the house through hall on the door. When traveler looked in the house through the hall, stood thronging the faint moonbeams on the dark stair. Thronging means falling. But when traveler looked inside the house, only light of the moon falling on the dark stair. Stairs means this stairs. We go up in our buildings also we have stairs, steps. The faint moonbeams on the darkness. Faint means not visible properly. Stairs you see, not visible properly, not visible properly because of light of the moon. Faint moonbeams means light of the moon. Moonbeams means light of the moons on the dark steps. That goes down to the empty hall. And these steps are steps goes down to the empty hall. Means here from these stairs, one hall was there in the palace, in the house, and that hall was totally empty, fully empty hall, empty. Hearkening in an air, stirred and shaken. Hearkening means listening carefully. And now traveler thinks that phantoms are listening carefully and with attention. Phantoms are listening my voice in an air stirred and shaken. Stirred means showing movement. Stirred means showing movement. Stirred and shaken means moving here and there. And traveler thought that phantoms were sleeping, but I disturbed them. I knocked the door, and that's why phantoms are listening and phantoms are showing movement, stirred and shaken. I have disturbed ghost phantoms by the lonely traveler's call. Lonely means alone. Traveler was lone means single, only his horse and he. So traveler thinks that when I knock the door, due to my voice, phantoms have woken up. Phantoms woke up from sleeping. And he felt in his heart their strangeness. And he felt in his heart their strangeness. Means traveler thinks that phantoms feel phantoms feel that I am a stranger. Stranger means unknown person. When one person we don't know, that person is stranger. We for us that person is stranger, unknown person. And he felt in his heart their strangeness. Means for phantoms, I am a stranger. Traveler thinks that I am an unknown person. That's why phantoms are not giving answer to my question. Their stillness answering his cry, and phantoms are not giving answer. Their stillness. Stillness means not moving. Stillness means remain silent, and phantoms are listening traveler's voice very carefully while his horse moved, cropping the dark turf. And now his horse is moving to the another place and started eating grass again. Cropping means feeding, eating, biting. The dark turf means area. In the dark area, his horse started eating grass. Neath the starred and leafy sky. Neath means under, beneath. The starred means like sky full of star. Neath the starred and leafy sky. And the sky was like, sky was empty. Sky was empty. Only stars were there in the sky. Only stars. But here, leafy sky means what? Due to reflection of tree. Due to reflection of tree and leaves against the sky. That's why here the line is used leafy sky. Sky was empty, only stars were there. But due to leaves of the tree. Due to reflection of the tree, here leafy sky is used. For he suddenly smote on the door even. For he suddenly now third time and the last time he hit the door again. He knocked the door again. Traveler hit the door louder and lifted his head. Means in loud voice, and his head he lifted at the window, looked at the window, and again he smote on the door, means hit, knocked the door, and said, "Tell them I came," and no one answered. A traveler says to the phantoms, ghost, "Tell them I came." Tell them means tell family members. A traveler is giving message to the phantoms, to the ghost, that tell them, tell the family members that I came and no one answered. Tell the family members that one traveler came, but he did not get answered. That I kept my word, he said. And then traveler says to the phantom that tell them, means tell the family members that I have completed my promise. Kept my word means I have completed my promise. Tell the family members that one traveler came and he completed his promise. Never the least stir made the listeners. But listeners, here listeners means phantoms. Here phantoms are not showing a little movement. Least stir made. Stir means not a little movement by the listeners, by the phantoms. So every word he spake. Spake means spoke. Means when travelers spoke lots of things. Last message also. But phantoms remain quiet and silent. No any movement. Fell echoing through the shadowiness of the still house. And only echo sound. What does it mean, echo sound? Do you know what is the meaning of echo sound?
આપણો સાઉન્ડ પાછો આવે.
Very good, echo sound. So fell echoing when traveler spoke loudly. So only echo sound because of house was empty and through the shadowiness of the still house. Shadowiness means dark. Only in the house, only shadow was there. And house was still, means quiet silence. From the one man left awake and feeling that only traveler, only a man in the world is waking, means not sleeping. Whole world was sleeping because night time was there, but only this one man left awake, means this traveler was not sleeping. They heard his foot upon the stirrup, and then traveler decided to go back to the home because traveler felt that now in this house family members are not living but only ghosts are living. So traveler decided to return to his house. They heard, they means here phantoms. Ghost heard his foot upon the stirrup. Stirrup means the D-shaped foothold part of a saddle, means when we climb on the horse, that support is D-shaped, made of iron. on the horse. To climb on the horse, we need to put our leg, our foot on D shape, on the stirrup. So when traveler put his leg on stirrup, due to it was made of iron, so the noise of that stirrup heard by phantoms. They heard his foot upon the stirrup, and the sign and the sound of iron on stone. And then sound of iron means horse shoes. When horse started moving, that iron means his below horse leg, one thing made of iron was fit on his leg, horse leg. And when horse started moving, walking, running, that sound heard by the phantoms, and the sound of the iron on stone, and how the silence surged softly backward. And then once again, the house remained silent. No any noise. And the house and the silence surged softly backward. Once again, one cannot hear silence, but the silence was deafening that it could not be ignored. Means it is meaning of surge, like even sound like no one can hear. That sound once again in the lone house, in the palace, in the ghost house. When the plunging hoofs were gone, and slowly, horse moved fastly, and that noise also slowly has gone. When the plunging hoofs were gone, means horse hoofs. Hoofs means when horse is running, his voice is coming, noise is coming from his nose. It is called hoofs. So when the plunging hoofs were gone, and once again the house remained silence. Okay, here some meanings are there. Champed means ate noisily. Turret means a small tower on the top of a building, such as castle. Castle means palace. Smote means hit the door very hard. Then sill. Sill means a narrow shelf at the bottom of a window in a house or building. Means our window part is called sill, where we put our hand, that part is sill. Perplex means confused. And phantom, something that you imagine but that is not real, means ghost. Hearkening means listening carefully. Spake means an old word for the past tense of speak, means spoke. Stirrup means a metal object that supports your foot when you ride a horse. And surge means increase a lot very quickly. Okay, now any doubt in this poem?
No.
Understood very well?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. And some new students, Lakhani Mehdi Raza, Raujani Jabir. Okay. Okay, any other students? Okay, no any doubt?
No, sir.
No.
No, sir. No.
Okay. So notes of this lesson, lesson number 11 notes, I will put in our group. Okay, you have to write and send me a PDF file of lesson number 11.
Okay.
Okay, sir.
Okay, now 2 minutes remaining, so you can leave.
Okay, thank you, sir. Bye.
Okay,
Okay, sir. Thank you. Bye.
okay, Khuda Hafiz.